layer of units here. It's like an onion. So, yeah, these Zerglings.
What, layers look like onions? Is that what you just said?
Yep, layers of an onion. Many layers. Defense. Zealots in the front, sentry in the back, stalkers a little bit further behind. He's gonna lose a little Zergling there, a little scout. Just figure out what's going on. You can see all this tech. Take a look at the income.
I got an early Colossus coming
Dead
down,
even.
and of course my observer's just checking the base right there, top left. Like I said, I haven't scouted him, so he's looking for the Zerg player the first time right now. And if you click on the observer, you'll see that he is programmed to fly right over that gold hatchery, right into the Zerg main. So I really looked out right there. If that observer didn't notice that gold hatchery, I definitely would have lost this game.
Yep, very nice little scouting route for the observer. He's just gonna cross right over that gold. Unluckily for Apples, and he's gonna spot that. And then now ICEFANG has that. Now let's take a look at the map for ICEFANG. Yeah, there we go. Boom! Oh my gosh, gold expansion. And now he knows that he needs to put on the pressure. He needs to start packing some heat. And there he goes. He's moving out now.
Right there.
Oh, beautiful timing. He's just now transferring more drones, so he's going to be able to catch this hatchery as soon as it's full with drones and kill them all off and get tons of economic damage done. Beautiful, beautiful.
Looking at his army now, I never noticed this, of course, because I was in game, but I probably could have attacked his main and done a lot of damage, because he had 4 Mutalisks, and I didn't know that until I got my observer in position. So you see I have a lot of Zealots here. Only 2 sentries, 1 sentry and 2 stalkers, which would have really decimated me. But overall, I kind of went for this really damaging ground style build. He countered well with the Mutalisk. You can see that throughout the game he kind of had this, he could see my base and he saw I was getting a lot of Zealots, so he had a pretty appropriate counter. But the fact that I had an observer ready to counter those, I was in the lead for that.
It's really too bad that you weren't able to catch those drones. Were you really paying attention there, or did they just kind of slip by? You did take down the hatchery though, so of course it wasn't.
No, I'm only a platinum player, you horrible, horrible, evil diamond player, Darren. So I'll make mistakes from time to time. You're like, why was it not perfect? It must be perfection.
No, just ignore what he says. So yeah, it's too bad that he was unable to catch.
Realistically, I was just focused on taking it down. My micro is just not as good as my macro, like I said during our first cast. So even though my macro is slipping right now, I was so nervous. But now that I know I'm in the lead, I go for an expansion to help take care of some of those minerals. And I'm going for a warp prism because I have so many warp gates. And as soon as I saw his Mutalisk, I canceled the extended lances and I stopped making Colossus. And I'm getting as many stalkers as possible.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh, he even has chrono boosted his triple warp gates just to get the stalkers out a little bit faster. It's a very good decision you're making. And there's 3 more stalkers to support this army.
I learned something very interesting about transforming them into warp gates. Was if you chrono boost them, they will change faster. I didn't know that at first. So newer Protoss players, if you need those warp gates to come out faster, you can chrono boost them and then start making a unit from it to take advantage of full chrono boost there.
Yep. And it's all thanks to that observer. He was able to scout. And as we all know, scouting is just so important to do it in any way possible.
There.
Yep, they're heading out.
And once I saw those Mutalisks move out of position, I knew they'd be attacking my base, so I went in for an attack like in a few seconds.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, there we go. I'm just making sure my positioning is well.
This is a very good decision made by ICEFANG. He knows that the Mutalisks are out of base. His army of this Apple's army is cut in half, and he's going to be able to come in here, put in massive pressure, and yes, see there, Apple is forced to bring his Mutalisks back. Unfortunately, now it's just too late. And wisely, he split his army. It's half as effective on both points, and that is pretty much the indirect counter to Mutalisk harass, is to attack the main base of the Zerg. It's beautiful timing there.
Raven is right about that. He should have hit that warp machine. He could have, but Raven, one of his biggest counters for Terran, since Terran don't counter Mutalisks very well. I mean, they can, of course, just generally their tech tree doesn't hit counters and Mutalisks fast. Is to make them retreat back to base, because his main army wasn't that dangerous without the Mutalisks, so I made him retreat. And you see me getting as many Zealots as possible there. The drones are going to mix them together. And this is kind of what I thought might have been a failure moment for him, was if he hadn't attacked those drones, I wouldn't have been able to use the Zealots effectively against the Mutalisks. And as soon as he did, I'm like, F this, I just kill all the drones and it'll put me in such a head advantage that even if he's left with a good amount of Mutalisks, I'm still really well off, considering I just got my, I'm not focused on the macro 100%, but I still have the second Nexus up.
And there, Apples is calling him out a little bit. This is a very competitive tournament, so he's definitely showing his spirit there by just being suspicious, as all competitive players will be, just because they care. And well, he's GG'd, and ICEFANG has taken this round by force. Won 2 macro games and lost an early rush game. So well played, ICEFANG, and we'll probably see us next round soon.
I didn't receive all the videos for this tournament, so I probably won't post all of them, but I really wanted to post this one because Apples played pretty well. Compared to me, we both played